Japan is one of the slimmest countries in the world. And what's shocking is that most people there stay fit without strict diets, heavy workouts, or going to the gym. Today, we're breaking down the Japanese daily habits that quietly keep you slim, without even trying. While the rest of the world often views weight loss as a battle, a cycle of restrictive eating followed by intense, punishing exercise, the Japanese approach is fundamentally different. It is not a regimen you go on and off, it is a lifestyle woven into the very fabric of daily existence. It relies on consistency rather than intensity, focusing on working with the body's natural rhythms rather than fighting against them. Here are the core principles that allow the Japanese population to maintain their health and physique effortlessly. The wisdom of Hara Hachi Bu. At the heart of the Japanese relationship with food is a Confucian teaching known as Hara Hachi Bu, which translates to, eat until you are 80% full. In many cultures, the signal to stop eating is the physical sensation of being stuffed or the visual cue of an empty plate. In Japan, the goal is different. By stopping at 80%, you account for the physiological time lag, approximately 20 minutes, that it takes for the stomach to signal the brain that it is satisfied. This habit prevents the lethargy that comes with overeating and naturally restricts calorie intake without the stress of counting numbers. It shifts the mindset from, eating until I can't eat anymore, to, eating until I am no longer hungry. Ichi sansai, variety over volume. If you look at a traditional Japanese meal, you won't see one massive pile of food. Instead, you will see Ichi sansai, or, one soup, 3 dishes. This structural principle involves a small bowl of rice, a bowl of miso soup, and 3 small side dishes containing proteins, like fish and vegetables. This presentation utilizes visual volume. By spreading food across several small plates, the brain registers the meal as substantial and satisfying. Furthermore, this ensures nutritional diversity. You aren't just filling up on carbs, you are getting a complex mix of minerals, vitamins, and fibers. This balance keeps blood sugar stable and cravings at bay. The truth about carbs and sugar. A common misconception is that carbohydrates make you fat. However, rice is a staple of the Japanese diet. Yet obesity rates remain low. The difference lies in balance and quality. Rice is treated as a foundational element, not the main event, and it is almost always paired with fiber-rich vegetables and lean proteins. Conversely, the Japanese approach to sugar is one of minimalism. Desserts in Japan are often much smaller and less sweet than their Western counterparts. They are treated as occasional treats to be savored, not daily dietary staples. By relying on savory, umami-rich flavors rather than sugar, the Japanese palate doesn't develop the same dependency on glucose spikes that leads to weight gain. Fermentation and green tea, the metabolic boosters. 2 dietary constants in Japan act as secret weapons for metabolism: fermented foods and green tea. Daily consumption of fermented items like miso soup, natto, fermented soybeans, and pickled vegetables creates a robust gut microbiome. We now know that gut health is directly linked to weight regulation and metabolic efficiency. Furthermore, the drink of choice is not a sugary latte or soda, but unsweetened green tea, rich in antioxidants known as catechins. Green tea has been shown to boost metabolism and aid in fat burning. By replacing high-calorie beverages with this zero-calorie, health-promoting drink, the average person saves thousands of empty calories every month. Movement as a way of life. Perhaps the most significant difference is how movement is viewed. In Japan, walking is not exercise, it is life. Due to the reliance on public transportation and walkable cities, the average Japanese person achieves a high step count simply by commuting, running errands, and going to work. This is known as NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This constant, low-intensity movement keeps the metabolism humming throughout the day, burning significantly more calories over a 24-hour period than a sedentary person who hits the gym for 1 hour. Additionally, there is a cultural tendency to move shortly after eating. A short 10 to 15-minute walk after a meal helps regulate blood sugar spikes, preventing the body from storing excess energy as fat. The ritual of recovery. Finally, weight management is not just about calories in and calories out. It is about stress management. Chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol, which encourages belly fat storage. The Japanese ritual of the nightly hot bath is a powerful countermeasure. Soaking in hot water improves circulation, burns a modest amount of calories, and, most importantly, significantly reduces stress and prepares the body for deep, restorative sleep. Quality sleep is a non-negotiable pillar of weight management, as sleep deprivation disrupts hunger hormones. Conclusion: the secret to the Japanese diet is that it isn't a diet at all. It is a series of sustainable, intuitive habits. By prioritizing gut health, practicing portion control through visual variety, integrating movement into the commute, and treating eating as a mindful ritual, the Japanese maintain their health without the struggle. You don't need to live in Tokyo to adopt these principles. You can start today by buying smaller plates, parking further away to increase your steps, or simply putting your fork down when you feel 80% full. The goal is to work with your body, not against it.